Okay? Got caught in a body movement. I went left, he went right. Okay. But don't lose the lesson, because those are the lessons you really need to pay attention to. All this stuff you're doing well, that you've honed, good to go. It's that stuff that happens, especially when the C word pops out, okay, that really matters, if that's where you're going. If your goal is to win crown, okay, I got you. My goal is to get you to perform as best as I am able with you at that moment in time. Okay? So when we're battling that mental end, because I think it's obvious based on our conversation, the mental side is what'll get us. Yeah, and we realize that it, just like our physicality, is our responsibility. So what I'd like you to do is to note when something at a practice or in a training session tweaks you sideways for a minute, pay attention to it. Find out why. If there are blows or defenses you cannot do and you know it, tell somebody. Okay? Let's work on it. Let's get them out here. Let's get them dealt with. For beginners, all I want you to do is go play. Have a good time. All right? We're going to train you. Obviously, is this your first combat sport?
Yeah.
Any martial arts?
Yeah.
Okay, which one?
Taekwondo and Kung Fu.
Oh, you did Fu? Okay. So, he's familiar, but we're going to change the range on him and we're going to put a stick in his hand. All right? All the mental, physical connection, all the ki and chi that you are used to in the martial arts, I train that, okay, in long, extended training, right, to get that down, that mental, physical. That's the other place I'd like to go with you, Misty, because I think if we had you start to center, and I mentioned, did I send you books? Did I give you books?
You did.
Okay, so Koichi Tohei Sensei talks about ki in its basics, but it is the absolute coordination of the mind and the body. Okay, the mind has no fear because it knows the body is trained. The body has no, misfunction because the mind is in control, and it's on autopilot. How many of you here have fought through tunnel vision? Okay, right? So you know how that works, right? To a point where a fight can literally feel to you like it's slowing down. Right? And then focus becomes narrow and one of you is dead, whether it's you or the opponent. Prime examples of mind and body coordination. Okay? The other thing about that is when you attempt it, it will point out to you if there is a mental physical disconnect. Right? I mean, I've talked to some of you before about having an offense-defense lockout where you can do one or the other but you can't do both. That's where this training comes in. Right? So I'm interested in taking it a little bit far with you, Misty. So on the mental side, in that tournament, at what point did the mental side get fuzzy, twitchy? Can you remember? Or?
No, I have a problem with people that blow off shots.
We all
It
do.
fucks me up mentally.
Okay. We
have
can
a
work on
problem
that.
with yeah.
We can work on that. And what do? We do it again. And 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 when the marshal doesn't say something, because something's wrong,
Our marshals don't say
Our
that.
marshals don't say anything.
at all,
Oh, we're very
in
passive.
Crown?
We're very passive aggressive
Yeah,
now.
So the Earl Marshal and the King aren't watching the semis?
Well,
They
they're watching.
watch. They just don't say
They just don't say anything.
Okay. But the one thing that I did go through with my earlier trainees, and even with these two guys, is just do it again and do it harder. Do it again and do it harder. There will be a limit where I'm going to tell you, do not hit them any harder because you feel you're really going to injure them. Right? But a lot of the times, this is one of those things that we work on. I played in 4 different kingdoms. This issue has come up in all 4 of them, and we're really bad at dealing with it. But the one point is is just like those that accept blows, these individuals should be accepted as well. And maybe go to targets where they get hit, they will acknowledge, because they're not going to have much choice after about 3 blows. Because there's a lot of soft skin on people.
Become the cup
So,
puncher.
we can work, yeah.
When I tell people when they run into that, Dave ran into that issue, I told them, like, it doesn't matter. You keep fighting. You know you can hit them all day. You have
Absolutely.
the confidence to know they're not going to touch you.
Well, not only the confidence to know that they're not going to touch you, but why would you give another person control of your mental side, your good time, your competition, your performance? Because what we're talking about is reactionary-based performance training. I want to train you to perform in reaction instead of standing there thinking about it. So don't let anybody, I don't care who it is, monkey with any of that. You own it. It's yours. Now then, if you allow them to, then you have to own that too. Okay? So, enough talk. Let's armor up.
Where's
The little porta potty.
Is there a porta
I
potty?
think it's a big potty.
Do, bro?
Perfect.
The burger